to my channel. This is your girl Nigugi and this is Noble Space. Welcome back to my channel as we continue with mentoring, having a mental wellness. This is where we talk about mental wellness, physical wellness, and of course emotional wellness. Karibuni sana, the Noble Space, where everything is noble. So, guys, we left the story from where we had gone to see our pastor, right? And our pastor had talked to both of us privately, and then he calls us together and he tells us that ours is unreconcilable. You remember that, right? So, now the drama unfolded later. Would you want to know why the guy behaved the way he behaved? Because there is a reason, and I'm telling you, it was very hurtful. The reason, you have to watch. You have to watch this video until Nahapo. I will let you know what the guy happened. And did he ever came back? Of course, he came back. Like, he came back. And the explanation he gave me was not even close to exactly what happened. That guy was very manipulative. Anyway, so after we were from our pastor's office, now it is the time to face the consequences. Is it the so consequences? Is that a consequence? Oh yeah. You face life after that. Remember here you had been planning for a wedding for a while. You had made some purchases. Everything was in place. So many people, actually, everybody, not almost everybody in your church knew, in your family, in your friend circle, they all know that you were wedding 3 months down the line. But now it has come, now it is time to break the news to them. Actually, the funny thing is, some news you don't really have to tell people. It just gets out there in a way, in a funny way. It's okay, it's funny. For me, it's funny because you'd find that within a month people had already known everything, and of course with the gossip and with rumors and everything, every information is distorted. And not forgetting, guys, let me just tell you this, right? Let me just tell you this. Whenever a relationship ends, or a courtship, or wherever it is, whenever it ends, the society tends so much to blame the girl. So the blame was all put upon me, like Mimi. So everybody would come and face me and tell me things like, Kwani, what happened? I always knew you were hard-headed, but I never thought you were this hard-headed. Can't you just humble yourself? Can you just submit yourself to this guy and you let things continue? Allah, it's like the cause was the lack of us. It's like submission was the issue in the first place. It was not. The other one, I remember one telling me, Yani you've never been able to deal with unforgiveness. So you can just forgive and forget. They don't even know what I'm supposed to. Actually, I don't know what I was supposed to forgive. And even them, they didn't have any idea what was going on. So they're just, at whatever happened, I can just forgive and forget and I move on. Anyway, leave that. Now, the time has come. You remember, guys, I told you that I had paid some down payment to the bridesmaids team money for the material to be we were getting it from UG, right? So the material, I went back to the shop because we had paid around 15,000. I went back to the shop and I told them if it's okay for them to refund me the money, even if not all, but at least half of it. They said no because the material is already there and I didn't need it, like especially with that much. So all I have to do is maybe pay the rest of the money and get the material. I think it was adding up to around maybe 20k. I can't really remember well. 20k. So I was supposed to, they were telling me to pay the balance, yeah, 5k ya hiyo material so that I can take the material. And I'm like, Allah, like almost 30 something or 50 or whatever, because my bridal team was very big, very big. And I'm wondering, where can I take it? No, I can't. Actually, thinking about it, if I could have just paid for it, right? Could have just paid for it. And then I make sure I show everybody some clothes in our family. Like I show the shirt for everyone, for the guys the shirts and for the ladies dresses. See, I could have done that. Oh God, that would be a bad reminder. Anyway, it's life. I'm a Niajala. It's life. So I am there, and now some of the bread. So I had to sit the bread team down, and I told them what happened. So their money is like, alas. Some of them were okay with the whole issue. They were okay with them not being refunded the money, but some of them, some of them wanted their money back. They say it's a lie that I had not used their money. And the funny thing, I'm even showing them the money, the receipts for the materials. And they're saying, no, we just need our money back. And I'm telling you, it was a very, very, very trying time for me. And remember, for that time, during that time, I didn't have a job. I got to get a job like a month or two later after the whole experience. So I didn't have a job by then. So they're telling me to like refund them money, and I don't have a job. And the guy is nowhere to be seen. He actually stopped coming to church. So here I am. I told some even tried. Some of them even threatened me and told me that if I don't pay, they will take me to chief. And I remember there was one particular time, someone called me, and it was a guy, and this guy told me that they are a chief from Dandora Phase One. I can't really remember. That this guy, they told me that, oh, they are chief, he was a chief from I don't know where, and that I have somebody's money and I need to refund it. Nini nini. I told them I will refund when I have the money, because it is too much in my head. I never, but I'm telling you, it was so bad. Like getting all those calls, it was scary, guys. Remember, here I'm dealing with aftermath of people talking behind you, and whenever you just passed a group of people from our church, you could tell that they are really talking. And I remember there was this particular time there's really particular time there was this a group of mamas, and I happened to pass, right? So I have passed, and they just say muone. He thought she would go anywhere. Actually, see, that is what happens in their family. Even the other auntie of hers happened, same thing happened to her, and she never got married. P.S. guys, my auntie is now married. Oh my god, she's married 2 years down the line, and I admire their marriage. So it is all about God's timing, and not just to let you know. Before I continue, do not let anyone, do not do not let the definition that people have for you be your whole identity. It's all about what God says you are, what says you are. That's all that counts, and you have to believe it for it to actualize it in your life. Or else, if you don't actualize it, if you don't perceive it, if you don't get to know what God says about you, guys, you'll be given so many definition of yourself, and that's a lost cause. That's a very lost cause. Now here I am. Others used even their parents to call me to get their money back and everything. And get it was hard. It was really, really, really hard. So for me, remember even the gown, I tried to go and get my money back, and of course, there's guys. Let me tell you, you see the like a comment below your receipt that says money once paid is never refundable. Guys, it's true. Hey, it's true. So before you make any purchase, think twice. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh, but I felt I needed to say that. So I am, and I'm there, and I'm telling you guys, it happened that, and I think I found myself feeling empty, feeling in a desert. I was confused. I felt this emotion that I cannot be able to really explain. I was going through this season that I could not really explain what is really, really, really happening in my life. I didn't know. I came to know later, actually. I came to know later, deep into it, that I was going through a depression. I never got. When you're going through something, sometimes you don't even know exactly what is happening or what is wrong. But later you come to realize, Allah, kumbe, I was going through a depression, guys. I was going through a depression where I even I made several attempts to take my own life. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Sasa nikiwapatia yote, if I tell you all the story today, what will you come to listen to tomorrow, yawa? I have to wait until tomorrow. So here I am. I decided now thank God I found a job and I loved that job. I really loved that job. So there are those people I told them I would pay you in bits because it wasn't a so much well paying job. So I told them I'll be paying you in bits and they agreed. Some said it's fine. After I think too much tussle, they decided it's fine, you don't have to pay us. So I told them thank you. So I paid the others 500, 500, 500 this month, even like that until I was able to clear the debt. Remember, the guy is nowhere to be seen. He just evaporated from the world of from my world, and he's nowhere to be seen. Me, I continued with my life. I even shifted from my mother's house. I went to live with a friend in Umoja for like 2 months, and then hammered from Umoja to where I am living right now. And yeah, it's been a transition. It has been a transition. So that is in 2015. That happened in 2015, 2016. I moved this side. And 2016, guys, 2016 and a part of 2015 was something. It was something. Looking back right now, it was some sort of a school. It was just something. It was just those years that you just sit down and tell God, God, if it wasn't for you, I don't know where I could be. But now, in 2017, around January or Feb, I see my phone, someone is calling, and I look at it and I'm like, what? Allah, it was the guy. He was calling me. Okay, guys, I don't have the habit of deleting people's numbers in my phone. I don't. Actually, you may find that there's some people we even I think talked once or twice and I still have their number. Even right now, like I don't have that habit of deleting people's numbers. I don't know why, but I don't have a problem them being there. And actually, thank God for Google, so my phone doesn't have to get filled. So the guy calls. I just look at it and say, no, I am not ready for this. I gave the phone down. He called again with another. He had three numbers. He called with all the three numbers, and I decided, what is it? Again, I needed closure. I needed to know why he could go silent on me for like all that time. Why he always looked for reasons to just frustrate me or just make me look bad. He used to like look for mistakes and he would just take one and magnify it. And it was one hell of a journey. So I decided to pick the call. He tells me, he says, hello, this is me now. Hello. He says, hello. How have you been? I have been okay. As you would expect, I'm doing fine. I asked him, what are you doing? He said he's okay too. So we decided. So he told me, I would like to see you. I said, when? He told me he wanted to see me on that Friday. I told him no. The only time I'm able to see me is on Sunday afternoon. He told me, can I see you in the morning? We spend the day together. No, my friend, I have to go to church. I have to go to church. So just come for me in the afternoon. So he came and he never got close to the church. He just stood karibu na hapo hivyo, called me. I got out of the church compound, hopped inside that his car, and we went. He knows I love Kigosho. For those who doesn't know, Kigosho is these churches that have turbans, the music that they play in their churches, and there usually this conference of that church, which happens to be in Kasarani. I think it's an annual thing. So he told me, by the way, there's a Kigosho in Kasarani, and I told him, no problem. So we drive to Kasarani and we go to enjoy, and I'm there, and I'm actually So he tells me, let's go to Kasarani. And I said, it's okay. We went to Kasarani, and I'm telling you, I enjoyed myself. The music, oh my God, I danced myself out. And you know, the funny thing is, I think by then God had already started working in me, and I had already forgiven him. Like, I didn't have bad feelings because I didn't have that feeling. Usually, like when you're mad with someone and you're going to meet them, and then usually feel, I want to know now, now, no, no, no. I didn't have that feeling. I was like, yeah, just enjoying the moment. So we went, danced, took us a small ride inside Kasarani, and you understand that can call tourism, of course. And you know, this guy, let me leave that information. So we decided, I told him, no, we need to sit down. The time is so much gone, we need to sit down and talk. He told me, where do you want to, he told me to we go to a restaurant up Garden City. And I told him, no, let us take opportunity, let us take this golden chance of being in a picnic. So we went to the side of the swimming pool, Napo behind it somewhere, which, and we just sat. And you know, imagine this guy, imagine. So I am seated like the way I am seated right now in the grass, and the guy sits here and he wants to put his head on my lap. I'm like, Allah, ha. Now you think, because I have accepted to see you, that we are cool, that we are friends. You must be kidding me. So I just pushed his head and walked on. Songesha mwili na huko. How dare you? How dare you? How? So he he sat down and said, cool down. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was offending you. So my, yes, you are. Actually, kabisa. Actually, if it was like now, because of Corona, I could have told him to keep 2 meters. We keep social distance, like 2 meters social distance. Why? And so I asked him, what is wrong? You called me, wanted to talk to me. Talk to me now. I'm here. And then he starts by telling me, oh, Paule, I am so sorry that I listened to my friend. I'm so sorry that I listened to my mom. I am so sorry that I did what I did and I hurted you. And if in case we went on right now, we'd be very, very far. Other Pengine would have a baby by now. So I'm just there listening to him. I asked him, what exactly did you listen? What exactly did your mother and your friend tell you that you listened and you misbehaved? He told me at oh, there's somebody who went to my mom. So he tells me that there's one person that who went to his mother, and he and told his mother had not come to for the dowry negotiation because his mother was ill. I think he had cancer, and that cancer of the throat or something, just somewhere around here, and because of that she had lost her sight. So she never wanted to be like a baggage to people, so she never went so many places, and she never came for the dowry negotiation. So after the dowry negotiation, there's someone who went to the to who went to his mother and told the mother that ladies from our family never get married, and that because I am, even if I have Muranga genes, I was brought up in Kiambu, so I might bring the Kiambu in him. That and again, maybe I'm just accepting to be married by him because of what he has. What? Because of what he has, and that maybe after some few years I'll take everything and leave him, or I do whatever it is said that Kiambu ladies do, kuzindikisha mtu kwa baba, and I take everything. And I was like, Allah. And you listened. I said, I am sorry. Oh, sijui nini. I told him, so that is your mother. Your mother told, and what did your friend tell you? That my friend said that because you are a bit advanced in your education, that you might end up sitting on me. That I might end up being authoritative over him, something like that. Direct translation. That I might end up being the typical Kiambu ladies. the way it was just some crap. And I'm telling you, from there and so many things that he told me, I got to have this headache. I had this, I don't know, I had a headache that within seconds I was feeling nausea. I was feeling I couldn't see well. I'm still using glasses, right? But even through the glasses, I feel as if the glasses are a bother. I can't seem to see well. I I was feeling, I can't really explain, but it was painful. It was really, really, really painful. I'm feeling nausea. I'm feeling all sorts of bad things. And he told me, literally, that in the Kikuyu tradition, we are already man and wife. And I'm like, Allah. I asked him why. He told me, I gave out your dowry. And I'm like, dude, there is a, even if you gave out my dowry, it doesn't mean you're my husband. You're not. These things was never consummated. You never got to know me. Because kusema ukweli, even a marriage, what does a marriage constitute? Like, yes, you go get the dowry and then you go and consummate. You never consummated anything. So I am nowhere. And if it is your dowry that you want, my friend, you're the one who messed up. So you just go, you know where my dad lives, just tembea, uende huko. And I remember it reached a point that I felt like my mind has blocked. I felt as if I'm somewhere, just me, myself, and I, with this headache. This headache that is so. Actually, I remember touching myself like this, and my temperature was high, so high. He asked me, "What's wrong?" I told him I'm not feeling well. I told him, just take me home. So we go to the car, get in, and he brings me home. By then, I was living in a bed sitter. So, and I was living in that floor. So we reached out. First of all, we passed by the chemist, and I tell them the way I explain how I am feeling to whoever was behind the counter, and they told me to take some painkiller. If it doesn't go down, I should go to the hospital in the next like 12 hours. So he gave me some medicines. The guy takes me to our gate. I told him I'm fine. I will just go into the house alone. He said, "No, I need to know you're okay." So we go up, and with the bed sitters, the bed is there. I didn't have a seat by then. Actually, did I have no? I think I didn't have a seat. Just a bed. Of course, I went to make the bed. Sikia kujichocha. I had a bed, and the temperature was still very, very, very high. So I wanted to just go. So I'm walking from the door, going to the bathroom to get my towel, squeeze it, have some water, squeeze it, and put it on my forehead. Then I lean on the bed. He tells me, "No, no, no, you just stay there, and I'll do it yourself." So I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping like this, and he comes to the towel, puts it here. When he puts it here, he holds my hands and tries to kiss me. And I'm like, "Dude, can't you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong?" He told me, "No, we could have done this a long time ago. We can just continue from where we left." Hey, have you, I don't know, but have you ever found yourself with so much strength to an extent you can't explain what exactly happened? I remember he was holding, so I'm sleeping like this and he's holding my hand. I pushed him in a way. I don't know. I can't really explain because he tried some bullshit on me and I didn't like it. So I pushed him and I told him, "What is wrong with you? Continue from conti-" I told him, "Just get out of my house or I will scream." And I'm telling you, I will scream so hard. "Please just get out." I said, "No, we can't." I told him, "Get out and or else I will scream." So he he decided to get out. And my neighbor heard the noise and he came and said, "What's up?" I said, "No, it's fine. Just someone who was trying my nerve." So I went back to the house, uh, took the medicine and then took a nap. Wake up to go to work. Then later, after like, oh, I remember he called me the following day. He told me, he asked me how I am doing, and I told him I am fine. And asked him what was that you were trying to pull yesterday. And I no, I loved you very much. I am sorry. Oh, sijui nini. It's just I was overtaken by emotions. He told me so much things. So me, I cut the phone and I continue with life. I decided to go visit my friend, a certain friend of mine, a friend. You remember the lady I had taken for when we went for introduction, the lady that I was with. So I decided to go and visit her in Dandora. Right by then, I told you I was already living here, so I just woke up, went to church first. Now the church that I am in right now, because I'd already moved from the other church. Okay, I would go to the other church once in a while. So I woke up, went to church. Then after church, we were going to visit my friend. So I am walking and everybody is looking at me because that area my friend lives, the same area that the guy and the parents lives. So they know me, and the majority of them had come for the dowry, and you could see. So I remember there was this one who I think they didn't know that they were speaking very loud. Ladies, of course. So see, this is the lady that we took Sammy for Rurasho. I told them, yes, it is me, and I'm still here. We never got married, but I'm still here. So hey, but do you get to talk to someone? We talk about what? So I went to my friend. We had the girls talk, ate some dinner, and then she told me, Sam got married, and I'm like, Allah, who Sam? Sam who? The same Sam got married. How? When? Lini? He got married. They already had a child, and the lady left. I asked her, no, you must be. Yes, the Sam got married, had a child. The same year you guys parted ways in the same year that the girl had the child, and then the following year the lady ran away and went and got married to another man with this man's child. And I said, Allah. So all the while that we are planning the wedding, then we are keeping ourselves for the honeymoon, ama for the evening after the wedding. Kumbe the guy was enjoying himself, and by bad or good luck to my side, bad luck on his, he got a lady pregnant. So by him creating all this drama and looking for loopholes to blame me, is because he never knew how to break the news to me. So he didn't know how to break the news to me. And he was so that is that I was like, Allah. So that is what exactly happened. And after he was left, few months, that is when he contacted me. He wanted to see me. And the funny thing is, he didn't even tell me that part of the story. And actually, there was even proof. My friend opened Facebook in this lady's account. I could see them being a photo of the three of them, the lady, the guy, and the child. Hala. Even the guy was already in Facebook, and he also had the photo. I think he was not my friend on Facebook here. And he did have the audacity to even let me know exactly what happened. He just came his own stories. Wow, people are manipulating. So that is what guys happen. This guy impregnated someone, and for him, so that I can maybe, I don't know, I really don't know. It was, and actually the funny thing is, when I got to know what exactly happened, I was never mad. I was never mad. I think that God has given me a forgiving heart, and God have had to work in me. God have had to work in me proper, guys, for me to reach a point there. I'm hearing such things. I'm not even angry. So I waited for him to call me the next time. And the next time he called me, I after the conversation, how are you? I'm fine. I told him, please, hey, say hi to your wife. And he was like, which wife? See, the wife that you got pregnant and you married. I said, he really laughed so loud. He laughed, he laughed, he laughed. I told him, just say hi to her, and He told me, no, it is not like that. That's a story, a very long story. I would like to meet you and tell you what really happened. Oh, no, just shut up. Anyway, guys, before I continue so long, so that is exactly what happened. And it's life, Amaje. See, it's life. Yes, it's life. So the guy, since then, he has been trying to call me still up to actually even this year. He had called me, but I never pick his calls, and I've never deleted his numbers. And even when he calls me the new one, I just get to hear it is them. I just cut it because I'm not ready. I have no room for that. It's fine. I forgive them. I forgive him, but no, I don't have the strength to deal with that. So, guys, that's all for today. I've been your host. That's all for today, guys. That is exactly what happened. And we'll talk about the depression part of it and what happened and everything and everything. And if you've reached this point of the video, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for your support. You guys have been really amazing. I thank you for the growth that is continuing on this channel, and I believe you are going very, 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 very far. So, guys, see you next time. And do not forget to subscribe. Leave if you like this story, or if you love the content in this channel. Give it a like, tafadhali. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Share this information to anyone that you know have been going through such a thing, and they feel as if it is the end of the world. Show them. Share it to them. Share it to everyone so that they can know there is life after any challenge or any trying time. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and goodbye.